Alright. Horror compilation. Anything horror, we're gonna do it. So, yeah. First, let's do games. And let's see what we can find here. Horror. Let's see what we got. Alright, there's a lot. Classic. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. Slender. Wait, Akuma? Say less. What's this? Yo. Can I not do one player? Can I not do one player? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Go. This game contains flashing lights, jump scares, and triggers, and scary sounds. Okay. Is that what she's supposed to look like? Two. What's this? Silver key to unlock the door. Oh, could you not? Bro, it was right here. Deep in the woods, a mysterious woman told me that I can achieve immortality and great wealth. What? Where am I supposed to go? What is up here? Oh. Oh, hold on. I know how to do this. Alright, purple 0. This one up here, I think. Purple 0, yellow 2. Purple 0, yellow. Purple 0, yellow 2. Purple 0, yellow 2, red 4. Purple 0, yellow 2, red 4. Purple 0, yellow. Purple 0, yellow 2, red 4. Purple 0, yellow 2, red 4, 3 green. Purple 0, yellow 2, red 4. Purple 0, yellow 2. Your boy's a genius. Okay, so now we're sacrificing children. I think I should go back to the garden. Where? Hit a wrap, 3-piece. Oh, that's so loud. I did not think this. Huh? It's a maze. Oh no, GG. Avoid her. Yeah, GG. I hear her walking. Yeah, I'm dead. Who is not here? I hear her walking. Wait. What? Oh, do I need to go the same way she went? Like the same way she came out of? I'm ready to break ankles. Infamous long hallway. Wait, what? Where am I going? She was here. Okay. There's nothing down here, correct? Correct. Now where am I going? Because I've been everywhere. Bro, which way is she coming out of? Pause. I need to visually see her. I'm screwed. I'm dead. I went the wrong way. There's no way. Are you joking? Requires to unlock correct grid pattern. Is that... Huh? What grid pattern? I mean, am I cooked? What, is there a grid pattern? I found the door. The pattern in the Imperial Garden, then find the door with the golden doorknob. So, what is that supposed to mean? So there's a grid I gotta go to. This is the garden. I mean, am I wrong? I'm a lost puppy. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where to go. I've literally been everywhere. Wait, this way. This way leads to the door. This way leads nowhere. Please. Like, do I need a fighter? What do I need to do? Bro. Yo, my sound cues are all messed up right now. I'm dead. Time for ankles. Good, she can't go over here. No! I have to be missing something. Do I gotta... I might need to go back here. Yeah. The thing is after... I thought that... What am I supposed to do? 2 seconds away from just kicking down the door, I ain't gonna lie. gonna keep it a whole stack with you. I think that's the reasonable thing. The Imperial Garden to the right from here. And remember the pattern in Imperial Garden. Wait, the right from here? No way it took me this long, right? No way. No way it took me this long. Why? Mm-mm. Nothing is real. What is this? Yep, this helps me a lot. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so now do I have to go to the door? Just go. Just wrong way. I no. No. It's this way, right? No way. I'm so unbelievably bad at mazes. It's not even funny. Wait. Now we're gonna look for a door with a golden doorknob. Hold on, let me regroup real quick. Alright. This way, I believe it was, yeah? No, no, I went the wrong way. I gotta go further down. Hurry! No. Oh, no. The clutch is crazy. So... ankles. How? Oh, I violated her. I think that's where I needed to go. Oh, she can't get me from here. So this way, this way, this way, this way. Nope, not that way. Oh, wow. I found the door. Why can't I find it again? I don't even know if that was the right door. So the door just doesn't exist anymore? What? Bro, I wholeheartedly suck at games. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Especially anything with mazes in it. I swear it was this way, right? Please let me go. What? Correct grid pattern requires to unlock the door. Did I not? I saw the grid pattern where? What? This is not real. Look, this is the grid pattern where... Hold on. So it's this one, this one, this one, this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, is there a pattern, like a lock, I need to do? And I just can't find it. Because that's what it's kind of seeming like. There's a lock somewhere and I'm just not seeing it. Oh! Oh my. I mean, seriously. Huh? That's the least of my concerns right now. The most of my concerns is I can't play games because I'm not looking anywhere, dude. Am I gonna get hit by a car or something? No. 512. Is there a shotgun in here? What? What? Oh, it's a key card. So... Cooktop off. So there's a door nearby? Yep, right here. Okay. Alright. Please, I just need a 12 gauge and I'll be okay. Alright, what am I gonna do? Escape from here. Her. You can't? Oh, so now you're telling me what to do. Find the key and unlock the door. What key and what door? Oh! You can't get me. Bro, come on! Go ahead, open that door, I dare you. That's right. Have an escape route. Is this another maze? No, please stop. Stop with the mazes. What's this? Give me a kiss. Alright, so... Doesn't look like it's a maze. It don't look like the place is that big. You can't get me. Go ahead, do it, loser. What? I've died at least 5 times, and now I lose a heart, because that makes sense. Alright, I know where to go now. I just need to finesse her, like hardcore. Come here! Grab the key. Go, keep going. Door. Open it. Dudes! None of this is real. She's the creator of this false real. What is that supposed to mean? Yeah, can I please take that? That's Japanese. I can't read that. What is this? The Ningayo Gardens. Find the key to unlock the store escape to hide in a bush when she's near. So now I have to become a bush Wookie. What? I don't understand this game. Put your trust. Everything's okay. I am delivered. Okay, I need to find a key of some sort, right? Oh, maybe I can. Oh, maybe I don't. Wait. Do I just? Yep. Beyond the store. Can I crouch? No, I can't crouch. But I can just sit in here, right? Yeah, because this gives a lot of cover. Public pool. Bro, she's an op. That's not even. I can finesse her though. She's kind of slow. She's not the fastest of the bunch. She can't get me, right? Like, I literally would have seen you. No. A glow key. The glow door. What? What game am I even playing? I don't understand. This game is so weird. I hear her coming from that. Oh, that's scary. I just scared myself. I hear her coming from two different ways. Two different ways. Nah, you got the whole squad laughing. Alright, hold on. Okay, so I went in there. What? I just got that through a wall. Okay. Ah, I found the glow door. Oh, wait. Trash key? Are you joking? How many doors? What is this game? Wait, hold on. Wait, play. So nothing happens. This is the first horror game of the night of this video. And this is taking forever. Yeah, okay. Watch, I'm about to finesse her. I think I need to go this way, right? I don't know where I'm going. Oh boy. No, this is some nonsense. Where are you? Need to do a little bit of finessing here. Now taking ankles I am pretty good at, so. Come on, something good. And I could be screwed. Nope. She has the IQ of a squirrel. Okay, so that's the regular door I came from. That's the pool. Down there was the blood door. Blood door. The glow door. Oh, if I turn off the light. Oh, she sees my light. Okay. Well, the game creator screwed me on that. Oh. Well, that could have helped on a few levels, yeah. I hid in the bush. Oh, it's so propaganda. It's... What? Stop. No. What? What's happening? Alright, next game. I can't even... Okay. Drums. What is this one? Is this a rip-off version of Doors? What? Yo, is... Okay. Alright, no, it's still going. This literally is a rip-off version of Doors. I guarantee it. Is there just one player? Yo, the music kind of bops, so I'm not gonna lie. Exit, bro. What are you doing? Get out! Get out! Bro, dude. I'm trapped. Bro, just reset the character. I can't. Yo. I'm not playing with other people. I'm trapped. Bro, leaves the game. Fine, I'll play with other people, I guess. No! Someone sued this whoever made this game, sue him right now. It's literally just doing this. That's all it is. I've already Drooms is crazy. Hmm. That's it for Hort? No, let's try Slender. You best believe I'm screaming for this one. Welcome to the stream. I didn't even notice you. My fault. I was too busy concentrating. White screen, perfect. Just what I need. So, what are we doing? Nah, for real, my PC running at 2 FPS right now. I'll be back, hold on. Alright. Horror elevator, I think I played this one before, right? I played this off stream, I believe. I don't know. Alright, let me make sure my stream didn't crash here. Nah, it's pretty good. What is this? Play? Oh, yeah, no, it is. Oh, that's fun. What if I drop? I'm screwed. I can't get back up. Why did I do that? I gotta fight to the death. That was so loud. Yo! Oh no. Oh no. Just got a sword? Okay. Oh, this is a bendy in the okay. Well, that didn't take long, so. Let's try it again. Oh, it's so loud. Next! What is this?
Red light. Green light.
She about to finesse me.
Red light. Green light. Red light. Green light. Red light. Green light.
She's an op.
Red light. Green light. Red light. Green light.
Who's this bozo? The sash ringing, the trash thinging, mash flinging, the flash ring. Oh, it's the slash sling and the slash. Nope. I'm staying. I'm good with that. It's a hash sling slasher. All right, let's play. Let's watch some videos. Some very spoopy, scary videos, shall we? The light. This is a 3-hour video. I'm not watching 3 hours. No, I'm not watching a 3-hour video.
Wix gives you the freedom to tell your story
Yeah.
with a professional website that reflects.
My name is Brandon
At least not right now. I'll probably watch like 30 minutes of it.
White, and I used to get food from the McDonald's restaurant close to my house every day.
Speak your crap.
A couple of months ago, I walked in to get something and was attended by a new female employee named Mary.
No.
She was middle-aged, had short brown hair, and was slightly overweight.
Damn.
While I waited for my order, she tried to get to know me, making
Slightly
small talk.
dick.
I didn't mind at the time. She seemed nice, and there was nothing odd about our conversation.
All right, speak it.
After giving me my sandwich, I left, not knowing that visiting McDonald's that day would lead to my biggest mistake ever. The next few days after meeting her weren't that different from the first. But as more days went by, I began to notice something strange about Mary. For starters, Mary was always the one taking my orders. This was unusual for McDonald's. To make things worse, the conversations she tried to have with me only became weirder and left me uncomfortable in most situations. She would say strange things like how I looked so sexy and tasty, and sometimes ask me questions that no employee should have been interested in. Everything about Mary's behavior was odd. She looked almost 10 years older than me and didn't strike me as that sort of person in any way. Eventually, I began visiting another McDonald's far away from my house, deciding against reporting Mary and getting her fired. A couple of weeks went by, and one day, I walked into the new McDonald's and saw Mary working at the counter.
What?
I was shocked and expected her to tell me if she was filling in for someone, but instead, Mary acted as if she'd never left the old McDonald's and didn't address the situation at all. She resumed her usual attempts at small talk and disturbing remarks, but I simply ignored everything she said, got my order, and left. I decided not to go to McDonald's for a while,
Okay.
and only had it when a few friends placed orders at their apartments. I didn't know if Mary still worked there, but I wasn't eager to find out. One afternoon, while walking home after getting groceries, someone suddenly bumped into me out of nowhere, and most of my groceries fell. I bent over to pick them up, and the woman who had bumped into me began apologizing as she joined me to pick up the groceries. When I looked up to thank her, I was shocked to see Mary standing in front of me.
Oh,
I remained in silence as my mind raced.
no offense to any
Was
Marys
this
out
woman
there.
stalking me, or was this just a coincidence? After standing there in silence, Mary finally said, "Well, young man, I'm in a hurry, so sorry about that," and left, acting like she didn't know who I was. I brushed it off again as a coincidence and walked home. As I got home, I realized my house keys weren't on me, but I was in a hurry and figured I had probably left without them. So I quickly got my spare key from under the mat, dropped my groceries inside, and left to meet up with my colleagues. My coworkers and I spent a couple of hours getting drunk and playing games on our day off.
What?
I left and headed home. But as I opened my door, something about it felt different.
She was in there.
That feeling you get when someone else has been in your home was everywhere. But I was wasted, and all I wanted to do was take a shower. So I quickly looked around and headed to the bathroom. Later that night,
Hold on, I just gotta do something real quick. There was an option. Here, let me get out of that real quick. Okay. Yeah, there was a chat option, I believe. Overlay, what does that mean? No, I'm kind of curious what this is. This is new to me, like I said, so I don't. How does this look? I don't. Never miss a comment. Click on the chat message displayed on the screen. Yo, so what happens if I go like this? Oh.
I was alone in my living room watching HBO when my phone rang. When my phone rang, I was curious about who could be calling me so late at night. So I answered with a simple, "Hello?" There wasn't a voice on the other end, but I could hear someone breathing heavily for about a minute before finally hearing a whispery voice say, "Come upstairs."
Oh, hell no. First of all. Second of all, wait, yeah, let me not overlay it. Yeah, don't overlay it.
I ended the call immediately, assuming it was some kids playing a prank, but something about it felt off, and despite my efforts, I couldn't stop thinking about it, and how I felt someone was in my home earlier that day. About 3 minutes later, my phone rang again. And it was the same number.
This game,
So if someone chats,
you're
is
not
it-
ready for it.
I simply ignored it and tried to focus on something else. That's when I heard a noise coming from upstairs. I quickly switched off the TV and decided to listen more closely to make sure I wasn't hearing things. Sure enough, I heard a loud noise from upstairs, followed by another, and soon enough, I could tell they were footsteps, and someone was actually in my home. I quickly grabbed my phone and called the police before heading to the kitchen and grabbing a knife. The house was silent for the next few minutes, so I began to walk up the stairs slowly to make sure there was actually an intruder. As I checked each room one after the other, I began to calm down and question if I heard anything at all. Eventually, there was only one room left to check, and as I opened the door to the guest room, I was filled with a feeling of relief as all I could see was an empty room. And the sense of relief I had just gotten was quickly overcome with fear. As out of the corner of my eye, I could see a figure standing behind the door. Before I could say anything, the person jumped on me, knocking the knife out of my hand and settling on top of me, pinning both my arms under her. In that moment, all I could feel was terror as Mary looked me dead in the eyes before proceeding to grab the knife I had dropped. Mary slowly brought her head closer to me and began to sniff me, like she was taking in deep breaths. My skin began to crawl, and I began to struggle to get free, but there was no use, as Mary was a lot heavier than I was. She eventually stopped sniffing me and proceeded to say, "Oh, I missed you so much, baby, but you've been avoiding me lately."
Yeah, hold on. I turn on the light. I just want to see how it looks. Hold on. Wait, it is quite dark out, so like one more. I need you to see my face, bro. I just realized you were never able to see me. No, that should be alright, yeah. How about one more? Nah, it's good right there. Perfect.
Lately, you looked so tasty today. I had to see you. And well, now I have to take a little bite. She smiled and continued.
Do you know how to strap on?
Now, it'll hurt a little, but I'm sure you don't mind, darling. Mary quickly brought down the knife on my hand, taking my pinky finger.
Why did I turn captions on? Can I show that? It's blurred out, so I don't
Clean
know.
off. The pain shot through my body, and I couldn't help but let out a piercing scream. Blood began to spill everywhere, and Mary couldn't hold back her laugh as she threw my finger in her mouth and chewed it down until nothing remained. At that point, I had begun to close my eyes as I slowly lost consciousness from the pain. That's when Mary said, "No, baby, don't do that. I was just about to have one of your tastier parts." She
Alright, don't get my video taken down. What do you mean by tastier parts?
then proceeded to hold my eyelids open as she lowered the knife slowly towards my eye. Before I could begin to plead with her, police sirens filled the air, and I was immediately filled with relief. Mary quickly got off me and pointed the knife at me, saying, "No. How did they find out, baby? You didn't call them, did you?" One look at the woman in front of me, and I could tell she was absolutely crazy. She began pacing the room
Well, I don't know what gave you that idea. She chopped your hand off. So.
and was visibly worried, so I decided it was better to play into her game than act out, as I already knew how far she was willing to go. "I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was you waiting for me, so I called them. Just let me go down there and send them away, and I'll be right back." Mary looked at me with what seemed to be relief, and I could tell she truly believed what I had just said. She replied, "All right, honey, be quick now," and lowered the knife, letting me leave. I bolted downstairs with one thing in mind: get as far away from Mary as I could. As I stepped out of the house, I was met by a group of officers. They asked if anyone else was in the house before storming in and exiting with Mary in the next few minutes. Mary was taken away in tears as she screamed at me for betraying her and not keeping my word, confirming to the police that she was completely crazy. In the last few days, I've been informed by the authorities that Mary is wanted in several states for multiple counts of rape, assault, and suspicion.
Alright. Wait, hold on. So this was like that, right? So after I piece it up a notch. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, we'll piece it up like that. We'll piece it up like that. How about that? Nah, I feel that.
Of cannibalism. I was lucky enough to be the only one of her victims to survive her ordeal. That encounter still keeps me up at night, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about the first time I met Mary in McDonald's. I hope my story has helped you all realize that we really know nothing about the people who serve us and our families at McDonald's. In my case, I met a crazy serial killer who posed as a happy-go-lucky woman, but in your case, it just might be the devil who hands you your Happy Meal with a smile on their face.
That's true, though.
Hello, everyone. We are thrilled that you have been enjoying our videos. Your support means the world to us.
Same.
If you've liked what you've seen, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. We would love to hear which one of our videos
You heard the man. I didn't say it. He did. You heard him.
is your favorite.
Like and subscribe.
We're on a mission to reach 100,000 members in the SSG family. And
Nice.
with your help, we can achieve that goal. Thank you for being a part of our journey. Christmas is usually one of the best holidays of the year.
For real?
The kids are always happy. There's food, parties, and presents. It's really that time of year when we can leave all our problems behind and concentrate on being happy, even if it's just for a day or two. The story I'm about to tell you was just before Christmas. In those days when we were getting ready for the holidays, and it was all happy times.
Okay.
What neither I nor my children expected was that those moments of happiness would be interrupted because we had an appointment with the unknown. Something we didn't understand at the time, and still don't today, was stalking us. And you know what? It still is. If you don't know what you're up against, how can you defeat it? It all started on a snowy day.
You know how to defeat it. Can't say it on YouTube. Wait. Rhymes with pun. We'll just say it like that. How about that?
During those days, we decided to take a mini vacation and went to my parents' country house.
Use it.
My wife was hesitant to go since we had a lot of work to do when we got back. But the kids were on vacation from school and insisted all year to go. So we indulged them.
If you think your life is actually in danger and you got, the strap with you. Hey.
It was only a few days before Christmas. We had already put up the Christmas tree and decorated our house in town. But the cabin still lacked some Christmas spirit. We brought some decorations to beautify the cabin a bit. But to my surprise, my parents had left us something. A human-sized Santa Claus. It looked like an animatronic, but it was very strange. It was too thin. Normally, Santa Clauses are similar to the real Santa. Fat with a huge smile. But there was something weird about this one.
It looks like Krampus.
His look was touching.
Whoa!
He looked like some Santa Claus out of some child's nightmares. I was about to put it away, but my kids saw it at the same time I did, and for some reason, they liked it. Kids really do have the weirdest
I'd be like, yo, I'm sorry, but I'm burning it out back.
tastes. Other than that, the day continued as normal. We spent the evening watching movies and eating something as a family. The kids seemed very entertained, and my wife and I were very happy about it. Nothing prepared us for what would happen the next day. After spending the night sleeping comfortably, a scream woke my wife and me at the same time. It was the scream of one of our children.
Uh-oh.
As soon as we woke up, we both looked out the window where the scream was coming from. My two children were outside, running through the snow, running away from someone. When I looked back a little further, I clearly saw their attacker. No, it couldn't be true. It was the Santa Claus animatronics I had put up yesterday.
That's Krampus.
This didn't make any sense. As I watched him run in the direction of my children, I could see him walk very naturally. This was not an animatronic or anything like that. It moved like a human, but it was so thin. Who could fit into that costume? I told my wife to call the police as soon as possible while I went to get our children and protect them from their attacker. At that point, I didn't care about bundling up or getting a gun.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Bang, 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 bang. That would be the first thing I would do. You gotta strap up. No, you run after your kids, unarmed, no bat, no knife, no pipe, no nothing. You did.
I had to go as soon as possible. As soon as I got out, I did not go in the direction of my children, but towards my attacker.
What?
Who for some reason was not running, but only walking in the direction of my children. I don't know what this being was or why it was attacking my children, but I knew I had to do something to stop it.
Oh, give him that haymaker.
With all my strength, I threw myself at him. I still thought that all this must have some explanation. Maybe it was a person disguised as a Santa. Yes, that must be it. That was the only logical explanation. A little confident from the lie I fed myself, I tried to take him down, but that's when despair and desolation took over my whole body. When I was just a few inches away from him, about to knock him down, I was overcome with a horrible feeling of fear and sadness that prevented me from moving forward. Defeated and crying, I fell to the ground, clutching my chest from the pain I felt.
Heart attack?
This was not the pain of a physical attack. It was not the pain of an illness. It was the pain one feels when one is very nervous or sad. Santa simply ignored me and kept walking in the direction of my children. Whatever it was, he was aware of what was happening to me. Possibly, in some way, he caused it, since he didn't flinch an inch from my attack, knowing what was going to happen.
Where's the other kid? Where is the other one?
After a few seconds that felt like hours, I gathered all my strength to get up and follow him. The pain and sadness I felt at that moment was so great that even though it faded as soon as Santa left, it still haunted me. For me, I would have stayed on the ground surrounded by ice crying, but I couldn't afford the luxury. That being was after my children, and I wouldn't let them feel for a second what I felt at that moment, or worse.
Playtime's over.
Bro, Valorant is mid, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, not trying to be that guy. Valorant is okay. It's not.
I get up and ran as fast as I could through the ice. My children and Santa were already far away in the forest, but the sound of their screams guided me on the right path. With every centimeter I ran, I could feel that horrible feeling taking over my body again. The pain in my chest was getting bigger and bigger. I couldn't be far away. The screams became closer than ever until, crying against a tree, I found my two children. In front of them, the strange figure walked slowly in their direction.
Do something.
As soon as I saw this image, I turned to Santa Claus. You would think that nothing had changed from the last time I did it and ended up on the ice crying, but for me, everything had changed. This time, I was watching as the strange being was about to attack my children, and at that moment, I didn't care about anything but protecting them. I ignored the pain, the fear, the sadness, the cold. All I could see was this thing approaching my children. With a war cry, I lunged at it and knocked it to the ice. Blinded by rage, I didn't realize what was really going on. I was just hitting an empty Santa Claus doll. All the feeling of fear and desperation had vanished the moment I made contact with them. Now I was doing nothing more than hitting an inanimate object while my children cried beside me. When I realized this, I stepped aside and went to hug my children while Santa stood destroyed next to us. It was all over. Once we got back, I threw all the parts of that Santa Claus in the trash and put a new one once we got home. I'll be honest with you. The new Santa Claus didn't last more than 2 days.
Really?
Maybe I was still a little paranoid, but I could swear that every once in a while, it felt like it wasn't in the same position I left it in. As if his head or limbs were moving when no one was watching. Also, I couldn't shake this feeling. This feeling of paranoia that when I was near him, I was constantly being watched. For their part, my children didn't talk about it, but I could see in their eyes that they were terrified. At first, my wife thought everything I told her was a joke. But over time, she began to believe us. Although part of her thinks it's a strange collective paranoia. I can't blame her, and I can't blame you if you don't believe me. Not even in my wildest nightmares could I think something like this could happen.
So it was an
But I guess, as a human, there are things we can never understand. And you know what? It's okay. I don't want to understand what happened that day. I just don't want it to happen again. I just want my family to be safe.
For real, for real.
Working at Burger King was an average job for a guy like me.
Voice actor?
Often the nights were quiet, with only a handful of customers coming in for a quick dinner before closing. But on that particular night, the story I'm about to tell you was anything but ordinary. I was alone on the night shift, as usual, and the clock read 10 p.m. when it all started. The night was cold and dark, and the rain was pounding on the windows of the restaurant, creating a gloomy atmosphere. I had finished cleaning the tables and was about to close when I saw a lone man standing outside in the pouring rain. He wore a black jacket and a hat that hid half his face, but something about his posture sent a shiver down my spine.
Undertaker?
I still couldn't refuse entry to a customer, so I opened the door for him. The man walked in without saying a word, just staring at me with his cold, dark eyes. He ordered a hamburger and a soda, and I prepared his order. The atmosphere in the restaurant was strange, as if silence and tension had taken over the place.
Hold on.
Alright,
I just want to make sure everything's alright. So the chat is pulled up, correct? Wait, what was that? Click on chat message to display it on screen. Oh. So if I get a message, isn't that gonna now display on my screen? Yeah, hold on. Here, let's just find out. Here, I'm gonna message myself. So that comes up on there, right? Okay, so I'm trying to. Okay, again, I'm still new to this here. What's this? Background for what? Oh, for that? Wait, is that music? Oh, I need to upgrade. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that. Captions, I can. Yo, can I add a caption? I'm just trying to see like what's up. I probably should do this off stream, but I'm just curious. What's this? Yeah. No, I'm just trying to like see what's up. You know, like the chat though. Like, what if I overlay it? Yeah, let me try it again. Oh, okay. So, so it overlays it. Wait, so wait. Let me try it one more time. Like, I'm on the video right now, so will it overlay it? Like, I think it does, right? I'm just trying to. It does. It does do that. Okay. I see you. I see you. I see you. Okay. Okay. No, because nah, that's like mega neat though. I ain't gonna hold you. That's like really cool. So like, wait, now it doesn't show my face, does it? Like, what if I un-overlay it? Okay. So can I? So I could overlay it, but it now cancels my face camera out. That's neat though. So I'm not gonna overlay it because. All right. Wait, what's private chat? Okay, that's never mind. No, that's like really neat though. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me try it one more time. The Oh, one more time, one more time, one more time. I know I'm just like messing around here, but I'm just trying to see something. So now that should actually come up as on there now, on here, right? I don't know.
I delivered his food. I tried to make friendly conversation, but the man didn't respond. He just kept staring at me. Something in his gaze made me uneasy, but I decided not to pay much attention to it. The man sat in a corner of the restaurant, alone, silent. I continued with my usual tasks, but I couldn't help but feel watched. A few minutes passed and I noticed that the man didn't touch his food. He just sat there, looking at me. I felt uncomfortable, as if I were in a scene from a horror movie.
Of course.
Finally, I decided to approach him and ask if everything was okay. I walked up to his table and spoke to him. "Is everything all right, sir?" The man looked up, but instead of answering, he smiled in a disturbing way. It was a smile that didn't reach his eyes, and his teeth looked sharp as knives. At that moment, I knew something wasn't right, but
Alright, we're gonna watch
I
this.
couldn't
This
just
is the
let it
last
go.
video right now.
The man finally spoke, and his voice was soft and creepy. "I like your restaurant.
That was pretty cool.
It's a good place to be alone."
Alright.
Awaken to
Yeah, see, me personally, you're gonna get hit for that. That's just me, though. Damn, 114.
Answer, so I just nodded and walked away from his table. I walked back to the counter, trying to ignore the uneasy feeling that came over me. The night was slowly progressing, and the man was still sitting in his corner, not touching his food.
Damn.
I decided to call the manager and tell him what was going on. But the call was mysteriously cut off before I could say a word. I felt like I was trapped in a silent nightmare. I decided to take a break and headed for the bathroom. I needed a moment to regain my composure. While I was in the bathroom, I heard footsteps outside. As I came out, I saw the man walking around the restaurant, looking at everything as if he were inspecting every nook and cranny. I didn't know what to do, but I knew I couldn't stay hidden in the bathroom forever. When I returned to the counter, the man approached and finally broke his silence. "You have an interesting place here. I like it.
Huh?
A lot."
No, that's crazy.
His words were unsettling, and his gaze kept boring a hole into me.
Whoa.
I didn't know how to respond, so I simply said, "Thank you," trying to remain calm. The clock struck midnight, and the man still wouldn't touch his food. At that moment, I realized I couldn't let this continue. I asked him if he needed anything else, if he was satisfied with his dinner. "I need you to show me the kitchen." My heart began to pound. I was not allowed to show customers the kitchen, and something about the way he was asking made me even more uneasy. I politely explained that I couldn't do that it was against restaurant policy. The man was unfazed. He simply got up from his chair and started walking towards the kitchen.
Buddy, like 6 feet tall.
I reacted as quickly as I could and started to press the panic button behind the counter, but I didn't know if it was working. The button didn't react and didn't make any sound.
Yeah.
Who knows?
The panic
Maybe
button
it didn't work
makes sound?
months ago.
Wow.
Maybe it never worked. Terrified, I made a really bad decision. Driven by pure fear combined with my survival instinct, I ran after him, trying to stop him. I begged him not to come in, but he wouldn't listen. When he reached the kitchen, he stopped and started looking around, as if he was looking for something. I felt trapped between my duty to protect the restaurant and the fear that was gripping me. The man walked over to one of the meat cleavers we had in the kitchen and picked it up. At that moment, I knew I had to do something. I grabbed a frying pan and prepared to defend myself, even though it was clear I was at a disadvantage.
How?
"Do you know what silence is, kid?"
Do you know what the muffin man is? The muffin man.
"Silence can be scary, right?" The man advanced towards me, his blade held high. I prepared to defend myself with the frying pan, but it was useless.
How?
Laughing, he pulled the pan out of my hand as if I were a child playing with something dangerous.
GG.
Like a cornered animal, I fell to the ground crying, accepting my fate, aware that I couldn't do anything to defend myself against this man. In retrospect, I could have tried to run. I could have thrown myself at him. Anything would have been better than just giving up like that. But you know, it really is impossible to act logically in that situation. All I could think of was that a few hours earlier I was at home, getting dressed for a boring workday, thinking about what to eat when I get home. Suddenly, it was all over. Now I was condemned to death by a man I didn't know. His motives were totally unknown. I was just simply going to be the victim of a sick man who was going to kill me for fun. As if knowing what I was thinking and how defeated I felt, the man left the knife on the table and began to rub his hands across my neck, enjoying every second in which I couldn't defend myself. At that moment, I realized something even more terrible. The knife was just to scare me more, but he never intended to use it. I mean, he didn't need to. He just wanted to torture me, to make my death last as long as possible. I could see in his face, in his sick and twisted eyes, how he was going to enjoy what he was about to do to me. Slowly, the man put his hands on my neck. I could feel the veins in his hands getting more and more pronounced, while very slowly his hands applied pressure to my neck. Little by little, I began to lose my breath. The force in his hands was getting stronger and stronger. What would happen first? Would I die of suffocation? Would my neck break? All I could think about was my family, my girlfriend, my pet. What were they doing right now? Could they have imagined that I was about to die? My vision started to get blurrier. I was fainting. But then, suddenly, the sound of police sirens became audible outside.
The panic button did work.
The man stopped and listened. For a moment, the tension in the kitchen vanished. Police lights flashed outside and we heard the officers enter the restaurant. The officers approached the man and detained him. Apparently, the emergency button worked and alerted my boss, who saw on the cameras everything that was going on.
And you're probably going to get fired.
The man was arrested and taken out of the restaurant in handcuffs.
I'm just playing.
He didn't say a word as he was led away, but his cold stare and disturbing smile remained etched in my mind. After he was taken away, calm returned to the restaurant.
Have you ever wished you could play a video game?
Damn, bro, there's a lot of killers out there, I guess, huh?
Arrived soon after, concerned and relieved at the same time. I explained what had happened, and he thanked me for taking steps to protect the place. He assured me that the man would not cause trouble again, but I was no longer interested.
Oh,
I would
he's
never
the-
set
yeah,
foot in that Burger King again. Although the man was arrested, I never knew who he was or why he'd come to the restaurant that night. The experience left me with a lingering sense of unease and fear. The silence and the look of the psychopathic man stayed with me long after he was taken away. That night of terror at Burger King was an experience I'll never
Such
forget.
a random place to almost
I
kill
learned that
though.
sometimes evil can lurk in the most unexpected
Burger
places,
King?
and that silence can be more terrifying
Dang.
than any scream. Since then, I never looked at a hamburger the same way again. And I always made sure the doors to my house were locked at night because I couldn't help but feel that sooner or later, that man would come back to my house to finish what he started.
The date was June 15th, 2000.
Alright, that's it. Pretty good. Not as long of a compilation or as much as a compilation as I thought it was going to be, but you know what? It was pretty good. So it is an hour and 22 minutes. Oh boy. So it's not. We didn't get through a whole lot of videos, whole lot of games as I wanted to, but we did get through some. So you know what? That's a win for me. So I'll see you guys on the next one. And like the other guy said,